Bonjour à tous et enchanté. Je suis Naoki Yoshida, producteur et réalisateur du Final Fantasy XIV.
After the release of 4.0, of course, there has been some requests and also comments from players, especially around some jobs being weak and some being too strong. However, the team addressed these issues in a couple of weeks' time after the launch. So other than that, the team hasn't received that much negative comments. However, the most positive comments received was about main story scenarios that not just players but also media highly praised that, and that was not something the development team didn't really expect. So, and also that surprised Yoshida-san and also the team as well. And I guess that leads to the success of 4.0. So the team are really happy about this.
これは
So this has been asked many media actually, but it's really difficult to answer. But we can narrow down to 2 points that contributed to the success of the game. The first point is that you may think that is natural, that something has to be done anyway, but the actual the way the FF14 is doing is during the short period of time, we're trying to release the content with a big volume and trying to update the game regularly, constantly. And so that will be the addition to the new content and also the improving the system. So this is to support player experience and game experience and all that. So, and also we are making expansion every 2 years, and that will bring the game to the next level, of course, and also that will bring the brand new game experience to the players. And so people may feel that it's something that anyone can do. However, it's really difficult to carry on and continue and constantly updating the game. And actually, there is not many competitors can achieve that. But the FF14 has been doing it, and I guess that leads to the success of Final Fantasy XIV. So another factor is about the strength of the community that FF14 has. We still 1.0 with the negative sort of impact that we gave to the players, and also that the game was a devastated situation. And the Yoshida-san and development team promised for the players that we will be remaking this from scratch. However, that was not just done by the development team. Every time, all the time, community and fan has been with us, and that's why it led to have this strong community for FF14, and their heat and passion and enthusiasm is such huge. And Yoshida-san thinks that the Final Fantasy XIV has the best and the biggest community around the world. So that's another reason or the factor that led to contribute to the success of Final Fantasy XIV. If it was not from Final Fantasy franchise, or if this game didn't have the name of Final Fantasy XIV, when we failed at the 1.0, then we would have just shut down the game. Before going to why we introduced these 2 new jobs, we have to touch upon how FF14 creates new jobs to the game. First and foremost, when we try to create a new job for the game, the one things that we're trying to make sure is that this new job will bring the brand new game experience and mechanics. Taking a monk and a dragon, for example, as existing melee jobs already in-game. But they are designed by bringing the totally different game experience that both jobs can offer. So it's not the resemblance between 2 jobs, even though they are melee classes. However, melee jobs. However, the originality that each job can achieve and also brand new game experience that is really unique to each job is something that we have to always think about when adding new jobs.
で、その上で今回
At the 4.0 release timing and what kind of jobs that we want to bring with this new expansion. For the last 4 years since the launch of ARR, global community requested that they want to play Red Mage and Samurai. These two jobs have been really popular among themselves, and we got a lot of feedback around those two new jobs. However, again, it's linked to the answer to the couple of minutes ago. But what we have to achieve is to bring the brand new game experience and also brand new system with the new job. So we went through the lengthy discussions, many discussions, and we came to the point that yes, we are so confident that we can bring a brand new game experience with Samurai and Red Mage. So that's why we decided to implement those two jobs. With Stormblood launch, we revamped all the job actions that are necessary for PvP. So these jobs are designated and created per job. So this brought the games to be more casual and speedy, and also making a strategy is some important element. So that is what we did for 4.0 around the PvP. So the next step, our next objective for the next in future is around patch 4.2, where you can form a static party with your friends or another players, and then you can register to the ranking system, and you will be able to earn the team ratings for that, and then you will match up with opponent teams, and so that will make easier to designate the seed which teams are stronger and top rankers. So when we see the seasons ending, so we want to gather the top rankers to one location or another or more, and to do the official tournament. So that is the next step that we are thinking about. So eventually what we would like to do is to make the official tournament around FanFest timing to decide who is the EU champion and American champion and Japanese champion and all that, and then eventually around the World Championship, and so that we know who is going to be the top of the PvP world.